There's
only 5 things you rap about. This for all the people that don't know how to rap, that want to rap, right? Who I listen to every day is myself. I listen to myself every day, bruh.
When did rap find Rissan1k?
I be going crazy in the booth.
Right.
When you got the crazy side going,
yeah,
and you don't want to let that go, man.
That's why you gotta take care of your kids well.
Yeah, you gotta.
Otherwise, they taking your ass straight to the nursing home. Hell yeah. Where we going?
This is the One Life Podcast, hosted by Todd Lawrence.
Yeah. We are back in the booth, back in the stew, man, with another episode of the One Life Podcast with your host, Todd Lawrence. And today we are back with episode number 34. And today we got some more great talent in the building, man. This guy, he was born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and now he has brought his talent to the Poconos. You know, this guy, he goes in the booth and zones out. He just blacks out when he goes in the studio. Geek up, crazy, hop man, out. Yeah. Hey, this is the One Life Podcast, episode number 34. And today we got my man Rissan1k in the building. Give it up for Rissan1k.
What up? We in the building. Yes, One Life Podcast, baby. You know what's up.
Thank you for coming through, man. Rissan1k.
Yep, man. We here, man. We're blessed to be here, man.
Yeah. How did you get here? Talk about that. Yeah.
I got here through the grace of God, man.
Amen. Now, yeah, because you pulled up in your work van or something.
Yeah, I pulled up in the Perks van.
Yeah. He pulled out. He's not lying.
Yes, sir. The family van, man.
Oh, that's the family business or something?
Yeah, the family business. Yep. It's a production business.
Okay.
Yep. So that's what we do, man.
It's a production business called Perks.
Yeah, called Perks.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's production, equipment, rental, kits, and services. So what we do is offer, the bottom line stuff that you need, stuff that you need to do your production.
Right.
Tables, chairs,
Yep.
Steamers, clothing racks, stuff like that.
Yeah. So, and you said it's a family business.
It's a family business.
Yeah, shout out to family, man. It's just called Perks. Shout out Perks, man.
Shout out to the family.
PERKS, right?
Shout out to, PERKS.
Yeah, man. Shout out Perks, man. When did y'all start that business?
We started that, it's been like 2-3 years. Yep. And it's going strong, man.
Yeah. Congrats. Yeah, that's dope.
The numbers doing good, so we just gotta keep going.
And where can they reach Perks at?
You could reach Perks at you could hit me up or something.
Okay, hit up Rissan1k on Instagram.
Hit me up, and I'll redirect you to my pops, and he knows what's going on.
Word up.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, man. So we jump right into it. When did rap find Rissan1k? Or when did Rissan1k find rap? Like, when did you find your love for music?
It started off me doing beats. It really did. It really did start off with me doing beats, and then a few years ago, I just started rapping. So
right.
It just came to me because I just wanted to finish the beats.
Yeah.
I just wanted to finish the beats, and I wasn't. I'm not gonna lie. The beats wasn't really. It was alright, but like when I was hearing people with their finished product and getting there, I wanted to get them to the next level. I wanted to get myself to the next level. So I just wanted to, just put myself on a beat and finish it up, man.
Right. So what was that, high school, middle school, when you started, when you found started making beats and stuff?
When I started, I was out of high school. This was like, when I started rapping like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah, move it just a little closer.
Yeah, my fault.
No, you good.
Yeah. I started rapping like 2-3 years ago. And, so what happened was basically I started rapping with this one group named Wrong Way.
Okay.
And then that transcended into something else. This group was in New Jersey.
That's where I was born. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I was in New Jersey.
What part?
I was in Newark, basically.
Yeah, you was in the hood, in the trenches.
I was in the trenches, yeah. Yeah, I was in the trenches, yeah. I was there for music, so like, and the music scene there is crazy, man.
It is?
Yeah, it's crazy. That's how you get popping. You go to Newark, New Jersey, you go to the city,
you
do good, and then
Yeah, I heard about going, blowing up in the city.
Yeah.
But Newark is like that when it comes to entertainment.
Newark is like that when it comes to entertainment. They support you.
Yeah, shout out Newark, because that's where I was born in East Orange General, but I lived in Newark for a little while.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
Shout out Newark for that, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got in a little trouble, but that is what it is. That comes with
Shit
the
happens,
territory,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Went into this whole nother spiral in my life with mental health and stuff like that.
Right.
And now I'm here, you know what I'm saying? But I'm pushing forward because
Amen.
Because it could have been worse. I could have been on all types of different medications and shit like that.
Right.
But now I'm only doing one medication. I'm straight. So like,
Amen. God bless. Yeah.
I'm good now. I know people that be doing shit and they have what I got. I got schizophrenia.
Yeah.
So basically I found that out during like this whole rap group and shit. I got in trouble and shit like that, and then I found out I had schizophrenia. So basically, bipolar schizophrenia. So basically, I had to go to therapy for that shit.
Yeah.
And all therapy is really just talking to your therapist and making sure that, and he making sure that everything all right. I had a female therapist.
Right.
Yeah.
I was talking about that earlier because in my earlier interview we was talking about therapy and stuff. I related it to like a guidance counselor back in high school.
Yeah.
Because I used to see the guidance counselor a lot.
Yeah. So basically, I did all that. I would say my worst fear right now is me being on my medication and everything turning sideways. But I'll be going crazy in the booth.
Right.
When you got the crazy side going,
yeah.
And you don't want to let that go, man. You don't want to let that shit go. But you got to go back and speak to a psychiatrist or whatever who you're speaking to, and you got to tell them, something's not right. Like I need to see you a little bit closer to the date,
Yeah.
than what I do.
Yeah, that's good. That's perfect right there. It sounds
okay.
Good. Yeah, that's
all
lit.
right. It sounds cool.
But you can move.
Right,
it's great right there.
Yeah,
you can move it closer to you if you want.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Word.
However you comfortable for it.
But yeah, I started music 3 years ago, and honestly, it's been a beautiful experience.
Right.
The only thing I would say is, man, just when you making music, man, just keep your head straight. And you just gotta keep going with it, because I know as an artist, it's hard to stop.
What do you mean when you say that?
It's hard to stop, man, because especially when you making good music, not that many people out here making that good of music. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
People gotta, when you making good music and you gotta make sure that shit lasts for a long time in the world. That shit is stressful because you listening to that shit all day.
Right.
And you making sure that, all right, maybe I could present this one to the world and I can't present that one to the world. But if I present this one to the world and they like it and I don't like it, that shit's fucked up too. Like,
right.
You got people performing songs that they don't even
that
fuck
they don't
with.
like, yeah.
And like, I
just
know,
to please the fans.
Yeah. I met somebody that was connected to, Asher Roth.
Yeah.
I Love College.
Yeah. That party last night was really crazy. I wish we taped it. Yeah, I like that shit.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. One of his videographers, I met during a job, because I meet people all the time. I'm always meeting celebrities.
Connections, yeah, good strong bridges.
Good strong connections and shit like that. So like, when I met Asher Roth's videographer, he had told me, he was like, yeah, he hates that song. Like, he don't like that shit.
Right.
But he got to perform it.
Yeah.
And he got to perform it like it's the first time he ever performed it and the best time he ever performed it every time.
Right.
You know
for his fans.
Yeah, for his fans. Because that's what they want to see.
Yeah. So that brings me to this question, because it kind of relates and stuff. And I like Kanye West, you know what I'm saying? But, I like the old Kanye West music.
Yeah.
When I put it like that. And I feel like the new Kanye, his attitude is a little, you know what I'm saying? Like, just, he's not showing love to his people. Okay. To his fans.
Okay.
How you feel?
Why do you say that though?
Oh, because like people will stop him and like try to get like, Kanye, let me, who's your next artist up? Like, who's your favorite artist up? And he's like, not right now. I'm trying to walk.
I think Kanye's in his whole nother space. Like,
of course,
a whole nother atmosphere.
Yeah, of course, 100%.
Yo, when I was going crazy off of like my psychosis and shit like that and hallucinations and shit like that, I ain't give a fuck about what people. I felt like I was on top of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing could stop me.
Right.
Nothing could stop me. I felt like I was on top of the world. So like all that, like oh, people, let me sign. Can I sign this? And then people be outside, yo. Let me tell you this, yo. People be outside waiting for hours just to get an autograph, bro.
Yeah,
hours, bro. And they don't even be true fans. They just be trying to sell the shit. So they be shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
I feel
real,
that. I feel that.
That's real game from the inside source. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like me seeing a celebrity come out and then have the paparazzi been waiting there, and a paparazzi if you top pop, you you probably got a Benz or something. Dude put up in a Range Rover and he had all the equipment on there, all that shit. And I'm like, yo, and he really trying to pay. He trying to live his life, but at the end of the day, Kanye got a life too. Like why y'all living off it? How y'all gonna live off of him like that? Like off of his success.
Oh yeah,
and then be mad about it that he don't give you a signature.
Yeah, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like the lifestyles that you choose to live, you gotta stand on it. And there's always gonna be an opinion, whether it's good or bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just feel like when I make it, when I become successful, I won't care about like people. So like you said, he probably got a Benz and stuff, but my life is still great. So if you really like me, and even if you don't like me, I'm not trying to figure out.
If we seen the stuff that if the stuff that happened in Kanye's life, like we only got a glimpse of it.
Well, yeah,
we only got a glimpse of the paparazzi coming up to his house. Imagine paparazzi coming to your house and being like, "Yo, I want this, I want that from you. Give it to me now." Yeah. If not, it's gonna be a problem. I'm doing something.
Your attitude would change. Yeah,
my attitude would change on that a lot. Especially if that's what I experienced my whole life, man. Yeah. Hell no.
So talk about it. What was it like growing up in Philadelphia?
I don't really remember it that much. Okay. I was just there my mom would drop me off there and I would see my dad.
You was young at the time? I
was young as hell.
Yeah, and then you moved out to the Poconos.
And I moved out to the Poconos. Okay, I moved out to the Poconos from New Jersey, actually. Okay. Because I lived in West Orange.
Okay, yeah.
I lived in West Orange. Yep.
For a little while when you was younger?
For a little while when I was younger.
In the hood, right?
Or
no?
I mean, like everything's
off the coast.
Everything's off the coast. Or you in the hood.
You go to the school with the hood niggas
on
the
coast of the hood, or you in the hood.
Right.
In New Jersey. So it's whatever. But I mean, I was a kid, so I stayed in my spots. I stayed on my block.
Right. So did you play any sports?
What it is. I played any sports. I played. I wrestled.
I wrestled too.
Played football. I only wrestled because I ain't make the basketball team
at the time.
Because every time I played, I got into those lights. Yeah, something happened to me, and I would do something dumb, jump up in the air and to pass the ball or something.
Yeah, fuck up and shit. Yeah,
I don't know, man.
I played basketball. I wrestled too. I wrestled from 6th to 8th grade, and I liked it at first because I felt like tough in the I was like, I'm wrestling. But let me tell you something. When I first went to wrestle, bro, I thought I was gonna be like WWE, nigga. I thought I was about to see John Cena, Booker T. Nigga, I went in there like practice. They was like, no.
When I first got it,
they was like, take this, put this on your head, put this little tutu on. I was like, oh,
I was kicking ass, bro.
Yeah, you was good.
Ass until I met somebody that was a state champion. Yeah, and he whooped my ass. Yeah, because I ain't get taught nothing but half Nelsons and chicken wings.
Yeah, and you was just strong. Yeah.
And I was just strong.
Yeah, in middle school, I was just like, I didn't take working out seriously. So it was hard. Like, exactly. I just was like,
I didn't want to be short.
I had the tough mentality, but my body wasn't in shape. So I would go against these Caucasian dudes that do this every day, and they got the skill and technique.
And you a bigger body than me, so
but I still the technique was fucking me up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Nigga was like, just don't get pinned. Yeah. You give up. You get pinned. You give up like 12 points or some shit. Yeah. Or they could beat you by points in wrestling.
If they had boxing, I'm pretty sure you'd be good at that.
Yeah, I did boxing for 4 years.
Okay.
Yeah, I had fun with that, but I stopped. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a journey, one life. You got to experience different shit. You know what I'm saying? Things that interest you. You know what I'm saying? You got any other hobbies?
Any other hobbies besides music, man? I just be on my desk making songs, making bullshit, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it, man.
You skateboard or anything?
Nah, I don't
snowboard.
But I've done it.
Yeah,
like
you
I've
did.
Skated,
yeah, I never did.
I snowboarded for the first time.
Yeah,
last winter.
How was that?
I fell so many times, but by the end, I went down the hill with only falling like 2 times, and I was like, yes, I did it.
I thought about it last year. I was gonna go last year, but now this year I'm just like, I don't like the cold. I'm not a fan of the cold. I'm ready to go down south, bro, for real. Word. So talk about it, man. Where did you come up with the name Rissan1k? Where did that come from?
So Rissan is just my name backwards, and then 1K comes from wrong way. But that's, I mean, the group been disbanded, so I don't know why I kept it. So
say that again. Rissan is your name backwards? Yeah, because Rissan, Nasir. Yeah, a little slow. You know what I mean? Like, okay, yeah. So Nasir, yeah, and then you said the 1K part is from the group,
and then I just never got rid of it.
Right. Yeah. And the group was called 1K, you said?
Nah, the group was called Wrong Way.
Wrong Way.
Yeah.
But and it was a rap group?
Yeah, it was a rap group.
Like G-Unit.
Like G-Unit, yeah.
Yeah, and then y'all went y'all separate ways.
Just when everybody went their separate ways.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is what it is, man.
Life goes on.
Life go on.
Yeah, man. So who's been some of your inspirations, like big inspirations, like when it comes to this music?
My biggest inspiration is me. First of all, but I say after that, I mean, we got to go with some of the biggest that's popping right now, right? So we got to go.
Got a different opinion, yeah.
We got to go with Kendrick. He's on top.
Okay, well, no, but who inspired you, like when you was getting into music?
Oh, Lucky.
Lucky. Yeah, who's Lucky?
Lucky.
Shout out Lucky, man.
Lucky. He was an underground artist, but now he a mainstream artist. He's mumble and beat.
From where? Where Lucky from?
Lucky from Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah, he from Chicago.
Where G Herbo and them at?
Yeah, but the way he spit on the track, it sound like my voice was like could imitate it.
Right.
So when I started doing that, it made me help me find my own voice.
Right.
So when I did that, I was just like, all right, shit, this the nigga that inspired me to do this shit, like, for real.
Right, yeah, Lucky.
Yeah.
Shout out Lucky, man.
Shout out Lucky, not Lucky Day. They always be saying Lucky Day. Shout out Lucky Day, though. He fired.
Who's Lucky Day?
He a singer.
Shout out Lucky Day, man. I don't know none of these lucky men.
Lucky
no
with an I.
But yeah.
No Diddy, you know what I'm saying?
Lucky Charms. Yeah. I used to eat them. Not no more. I'm too old for that shit.
Yeah.
And cavities and shit. There's too many marshmallows in that motherfucker.
Yeah, it's like Rissan.
Yeah, what's your favorite cereal, dude? No Diddy, man.
My favorite cereal? Damn.
I used to like the Cookie Crunch.
Cookie Crunch is fire. Yeah, Cookie Crunch. I just had
Reese's
some
Puffs.
Cookie Crunch.
Yeah, you did? Yeah.
I just bought like 2 boxes on sale.
Yep.
At what?
Yep. It turned the regular milk to chocolate milk.
It's a chocolate milk, bro.
Where they do that? Cookie Crunch. Shout out Cookie Crunch, man.
Yeah, just like Oreos. Oreos be doing the same thing.
Yeah.
You ever crunch
McFlurry.
up Oreos and put in milk?
McFlurry, yeah.
Yeah, fire.
McDonald's.
Fire. You know what I just did the other day? I crunched up Nilla wafers and I put it in milk.
Yeah, that's some high shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, munchies. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You gotta eat it before it gets soggy though.
Yeah, I had a croissant the other day and I put the whipped cream on top. And I melted. I put it in the microwave. Yeah, that's some munchy shit. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Shit, yeah.
You go to the gym and shit like that?
Not right now. I just been off of that shit.
Yeah, you just been eating and shit.
Just eating and making music, getting fat and shit.
Yeah, he's like, that's why I keep my jacket on. Y'all niggas can't see what's really going on here.
Keep the jacket on.
Yeah, man. It is what it is.
Yeah, for real.
You got any kids?
I always been athletic though.
Okay.
So I always been athletic, and I always had like the body, the physique. You know what I'm saying?
Genetics.
It's just genetics. Shout out to my parents. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Big shout outs.
Big shout out to my parents for that.
Yeah.
I can eat and I still got the body, so
Yeah.
it don't matter.
100%.
It don't matter for right now until you feel like, I don't know, you're not healthy enough to live your life and do regular shit.
How old are you right now?
I'm 27.
27? Yeah, I just turned 29. And they say once you hit after your 30s, your metabolism starts to slow down.
Okay.
So, you know, I'm waiting to see, but I'm not gonna let it catch up to me. So that's why I stay consistent.
Yeah.
I don't fall out of the exercise because I like to eat too much. I eat honey buns, Reese's Pieces, Skittles.
Well, you know what it is?
Everything.
I'm gonna be completely honest. It's my medication.
I got you. Yeah.
So like my medication made me a little bit lazier.
Right.
It made me feel like I don't need to do it because now I got my mental sharper.
Right. Yes.
So it's just like
everybody's book is different. Everybody's avenue of relief is different.
Yeah. But running, I would run for days. Like I would be on the treadmill. Like I just want to run sometimes. Like, you know, people.
What's the most miles you ever ran, man?
I just want to run.
Yeah. What's the most miles you ever?
I don't know. I ran with my mom because my mom's a runner. She loved running.
Yeah.
She went from my house all the way to if you know where Bushkill is, and if you watching right now, you know where Bushkill is. You know where Pine Ridge is. You run from Pine Ridge all the way to Turkey Hill. That shit's crazy, insane. My mom does that shit.
Yeah, that's a healthy lifestyle.
That's
how you live long.
That's like
when you
8,
take
9
care
miles.
of your body.
Yeah.
You take care of your engine. You know what I'm saying? Because we eating all this shit.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, to each his own. You can eat all this shit, but like balance it out. Don't just, you know what I mean? In due time.
Balance it
you got
out,
any kids?
Nah, I don't have any kids.
Okay, that's cool. Me neither. Yeah, You want kids?
I want kids. Yeah, hell yeah.
You trying to get the bag first?
I'm trying.
You gonna get the bag first?
I found the right one.
Okay.
Finding the right one.
Yeah.
That's key first, and then getting the bag, of course.
Right.
And then
because you need
having your
baby
mind
food
right
money
too,
and
like
diaper money.
Yeah, like having your mind right too. Yeah, you need money. Money's the most important.
Yeah. I don't want to be no broke daddy. What we having for dinner tonight? Spaghetti.
Noodles.
We had that yesterday.
Instant noodles. Yeah.
See, I eat it, but I don't want. If I could help it, I want my kids to be able to, eat what they want. You want pizza every night? Mm-hmm. Okay, Domino's is here every night.
And that's why, like as a parent, my kid is always allowed to come back around. Come back to the house. Mm-hmm. Always come back to the nest.
Yes, always. That's how you got to nurture you. Who raised you? You got to have a strong household, man.
Yeah, facts.
So did you grow up with your mom and dad? You had both your parents with you?
So I grew up with my mom, and then I had my biological father and my stepfather, which raised me since I was like 2 years old. So yeah, he been in my life. That's dad. Yeah. Stepfather is dad. Yeah. It's real. It's real out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, especially when they taking care of you for your whole life.
Right,
and providing.
Yep,
that shit don't go out the window.
Unnoticed at all. No, yeah, and you gonna give back when it's time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah, or I mean, I don't look at it as my kids don't have to give me shit. Like I'm doing this out of my
Yeah.
But if it comes around to it, I'm not gonna be putting no nursing home,
Right. That's why you gotta take care of your kids well.
Yeah, you gotta.
Otherwise, they taking your ass straight to the nursing home. Hell yeah. Where we going to get some ice cream? Don't worry, butter pecan. Yeah, man.
Oh shit! Talking to Becky.
Right. Absolutely. So where do you get your inspiration from when you about to go make music?
When I'm about to go make music, I get my inspiration from my life. That's the key. That's the biggest inspiration that you got as a person, as yourself, is your life, is your own life. I mean, unless you capping in your rap. So, I mean,
yeah. What you mean about that? Yeah, do people be capping in their raps?
I think people be capping. I think people be capping in their raps. I don't got nobody specifically right now. It's too many people right now. It's too many people to
and
say.
And what do they do when they cap in their rap? They be like, I shot him down. Bruh, and they didn't do that.
Bruh, they be talking about wherever, bro.
I got the Bentley in the back. And they driving the Prius.
And they driving the Prius.
And like that, that's the cap, right? I got it right?
Should be cap, bro. Should be cap. It got to stop, bro.
Right.
It got to stop.
Yeah.
It got to stop.
You never capped in your rap?
I've capped once or twice, but
okay,
it's like
it's levels
shit
to the
that
capping?
I want in the future.
Yeah, so you manifesting
versus yes.
And it was positive stuff that you manifested, or were you like, I'm gonna gun that nigga down when I see him, and that shit.
It's like if a nigga test me, I don't know, shit might just go down.
Yeah,
you know
self-defense.
But
you better go get your license now.
if a nigga test me, then shit might go down. Then.
Yeah, man, you know.
But other than that, it ain't nothing. Ain't nothing.
Yes. So since you've been rapping, right? How long you been rapping now?
I've been rapping for 3 years.
And where can they find all your music at?
You can find all my music on SoundCloud.
Okay, at what?
At Rissan1k on SoundCloud.
You on YouTube yet?
I got 2 music videos out.
Yep.
Called Ecstasy and one called Low Baller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. Let's go. And you dropped the Ball albums. I mean the Bomb album.
Bombs, yeah.
Yeah, Bomb
Back
1.
on my bully.
What's out right now? Bomb
1, Bomb 2. Yep. I got Grown Ups and I got Ice Off for Ice On or some shit like that. Okay, yeah, the first project.
Yeah. Yeah. Rissan1k, man. One Life Podcast episode number 34. Yeah. So since you've been rapping, have you ever experienced any type of like rap beef and stuff, like, you know, like people like hating on like because we was just talking about rap cap and stuff, you know what I mean? You ever run into any
chill guy? Like I'm a chill guy.
Yeah, because you know in the rap game they be trying to beef with each other. Like what do you think about that? Like I think that's Kendrick, real, Drake, you know.
I think that's real beef though. Like I think that's real something with substance behind it.
50 Cent and Rick Ross.
I think that's something with substance behind it. And Rick Ross, the real Rick Ross. Okay. The real Ricky Rose.
Yeah.
The real Freeway.
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But I'm saying, like, what's your opinion on that? What's going on with Rick Ross and 50 Cent and BMF Lil Meech? Did you see that?
I ain't really see that. I ain't really get.
Yeah, so supposedly, you know, Lil Meech's dad, he just came out of prison, Big Meech.
Yeah.
And he just got released out of prison.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And, you know, Lil Meech has been acting for 50 Cent in BMF movies. Yeah. You know, the BMF, he put him on, and Lil Meech is acting as his dad.
Yeah.
Boom. So now, when his dad came out, I guess 50 Cent and Rick Ross aren't cool with each other. And now his dad, Lil Meech's dad, put a picture on the internet of him with Rick Ross, saying like big money moves, you know what I'm saying, with the boss.
So 50 Cent, who ain't cool no more?
50 Cent don't fuck with Lil Meech and Big Meech, because
50 Cent was acting
because his pops took that picture, and so now he kicked him out. He's like, yeah, no more seasons of BMF. How do you feel about that? Like, you think that was right? And now Lil Meech was like, man, I'm sorry. He was like, little nigga. He was like, listen, he was like, my dad just needed money until we start our next season. Yeah, he was like, my dad just needed money. That's why he went and took and he was like, what next season, little nigga? Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy though, right?
Nah, that's crazy, bro.
50 Cent don't play.
Yeah, he don't play, fam.
50 Cent back on that gangster shit. On my way. OT to flip them bricks.
Check, you better listen to what he got to say.
Shout out 50 Cent, man. Put me on Power or something, man. Look me up, Todd Lawrence, man. Actor, comedian, entertainer, podcast host. And we here.
I was cutting hair in the Navy, though. I was fucking people's hair up. I was surprised they ain't fired me, you know what I'm saying? Like, because when you go to the military, you can't get fired, you know? I was trying to get, I'm like, I was cutting niggas' necks and shit. It's like, get me out of here, please. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Entertainer, podcast host, and we here with Rissan1k today, man. Look him up too, yeah.
Shit, man.
Yeah.
I might venture a little acting myself, you know what I'm saying?
Tap in with me, man.
I did a little power gig. I did a little power gig with who was it? Remy Ma was on there.
For real?
Who was on there?
Yeah, I think Remy. He had everybody in
and
power.
Then Method Man was on there.
Everybody.
I you know what I'm saying? I had Method Man with one of those.
Oh, outside when you was at a performance.
When he was doing his little power thing.
Where was this at?
This was in New York. This was in Spring Studios, in New York.
And you was in the studio recording?
And I was in the studio, and they were doing a thing, right? They were doing their little advertising marketing thing.
Yeah.
and for Power.
Right.
And I had seen him, and I was like, yo, I gotta dap up Method, yo.
Yeah.
Method, yo, he to go.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Method Man is a classic. Yeah, he's a legend. Yeah.
He up there, right? Like all that
OG,
Wu-Tang, all that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro. But yo, so I had to dap him up, and I gave him a little dap, and he just kept it pushing. But it was just like when you meet people like that, bro. Those moments
stuff to you,
yo.
Yeah.
When you meet people like that, their energy sheds off on you.
Boom. So now I'm a retrack.
Yeah.
Cause now I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
Exactly. And you see how happy you were and everything?
Yeah.
And you said the energy. So now back to my man.
Okay.
Was just a good life better than the life I live? Back to that boy.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The energy you giving off gotta people like everybody wants to be happy. You know what I'm saying?
Just give it some time and shit will resolve.
Yeah, I don't care. That's nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out all the people that, you know what I mean, have to deal with that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Kanye West ignoring you and shit.
Yeah,
but,
facts.
you know, I'm going to do shit differently. I think, you know, as an individual, that's what we can do individually. You know what I'm saying? Like, just do shit differently. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Make somebody's day. Like you said, you was like, you see how you was like, I pounded them up. Kanye would have been like, fuck. Like, you know what I mean? You would have been like, hey, fuck that nigga. I like your music though.
I would have been like,
yeah, because I like Kanye music, but not his new music.
I'm like, damn, fuck Kanye, asshole. Like,
yeah, he is. It is what it is. Yeah,
but that's Kanye, right?
Yeah, it is what it is.
How can we be mad at Kanye? But I don't know, his new music, he going deeper down into himself. He going deeper down under.
Yeah, I don't be hearing that.
I try not to go deep.
I just listen to all the old stuff.
I try not to go too deep because that should be like people want to hear, like people want to be happy, be uppity, you know what I'm saying? People don't want to be hearing.
Who's your favorite artist?
My favorite artist right now would be myself, first of all. And then, I mean, to keep myself over Kendrick Lamar would be crazy. I would never say that.
But this is your own vision.
For myself,
I get that.
For myself, who I listen to every day is myself. I listen to myself every day, bruh.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah.
And I got to make sure that I'm on my tip-top, you know what I'm saying, tip-top shape and shit like that. So I listen to myself every day.
Yeah.
I don't really be getting into everybody else's music unless it's that GNX shit that just popped off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
and you said GNX?
GNX, Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
Like Peekaboo. Nigga.
Yeah. Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off,
nigga.
Turn the TV off. Yeah. That's what the Caucasian
that
folks.
Shit off,
when he performed on the Super Bowl, that's what the Caucasian folks would say. Turn the TV off. I know that. Turn the TV off because we don't know what the fuck he's saying.
They
was
confused. Like that shit.
Yeah, everybody kept asking me. Not everybody kept asking me. How did you think? What did you think? Like I'm like, bro, he got a chance. He got an opportunity and he performed.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Everybody's performances is gonna be different.
I watched that shit multiple times, and after the first time, I cried.
Oh, you did?
I cried.
Damn.
Bro, there's a deeper meaning, bro.
Of course.
There's a deeper meaning.
They had Samuel Jackson.
Samuel Jackson, you got him speaking and saying shit in between. And then you got Kendrick Lamar rapping, and then he added shit to his music.
Right.
He ain't just come out with the songs.
Right.
He added shit. And then it's just like, it's so much deeper shit. Like, I like he just goated right now, bro. I don't know what to say, man. There's so much deeper shit that he's talking about, and once the people finally catch on to that shit, it's gonna be a wrap.
Right. So who you think is better, Drake or Kendrick?
I don't want to say nobody, but of course you got my man.
Well, who you gonna listen
crazy.
to? All right, so if you're on a road trip, who you listening to, Drake or Kendrick? The whole ride, you can't only listen to one person. It's out of them two.
Bro, that's tough.
Yeah,
that's tough.
The whole ride. You got a 20-hour drive, and you can only listen to Drake or Kendrick Lamar. Who are you listening to the whole ride?
Oh, I'm listening to? I don't know, man. That's a tough one, man.
Now you know.
But you don't People don't know about Kendrick Lamar's mixtapes, bro.
I know about
Section 80.
Yeah, I know about that.
Bruh.
ADHD and shit.
ADHD and shit, and then you got Ignorance is Bliss off the other John.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Like, people don't know about that. Like,
no, everybody knows about that.
Ignorance is Bliss.
But it's just like everybody knows about Drake too.
But Drake,
that's why you didn't answer the question, because you like Kendrick Lamar, but
I don't want to be biased.
25,
I don't want to
on
be
that
biased.
20-hour drive, you only can listen to Drake or Kendrick Lamar.
I'm only listening to Kendrick.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, you don't. Hey, that's your opinion. You who you sorry to. That's who you listening to. You're sorry to yourself because you're gonna hear just Drake. You're gonna hear boo 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 boo, and I run it boo. Yeah,
nah, but that
yeah. Oh, the whole ride. I'm gonna be listening to I Need a One Dance. I got an energy in my hand. One more time.
Sad night for you.
Yeah, I know. I'm bounce that shit like, oh.
Yeah.
Bounce that shit like, oh. This is not a fair. I'm going all the way to Vegas with that bitch.
All your exes.
Yeah. Why you gotta fight with me at Cheesecake? You know we like to
argue.
Come on, man. I don't know. It's just different. Like,
yo, that shit crazy. But
it's a lot of melodies.
That's why I'm
Drake got a lot of melodies.
I'm trying to put something into the world where people could feel my energy. You know what I'm saying? Because like this shit ain't no joke. Like, I'll be making music, a song a day type shit. You know what I'm saying?
You do, and you produce. Do you put it out every day?
I put it out almost every day.
Who's your producer?
Whenever I make I get songs off of YouTube.
Yep.
So whenever I do that shit, yo, and then I get like 100 views, 1,000 views. That shit ain't shit for what I'm doing. Right. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck going on? Like, this ain't no regular. And then I see niggas that make music that's ass, bro. I swear to God, bro. I be going on SoundCloud and the music be so terrible, bro. Right. And then I had to listen to that shit, and that shit got 5,000, 20,000 likes, 20,000 views.
And what do you think like, it is?
What the fuck going on? It's the algorithm. It's AI. You see what AI creating, bro? You see what that shit likes? Like the videos and shit? I'm not even talking about the music. Yeah. The videos, that shit is wonky, bro. That shit is weird. It's weird. When are we gonna come into natural shit? Like, when are we gonna come into when are we gonna go back? Nah. It's because it's together, bro. It's not like it's apart. It's like that shit needs us. We need it type shit. Right.
But the government's gonna keep pushing it.
Hell yeah, they're gonna keep pushing it, and then you're gonna have to put a whole bunch of money into a good ass project just to get it the same amount of views that is a horrible ass project got, and it's just gonna be that. That's just what it's gonna be because you got people with a whole lot of money that want to see people suffer. Like, they want to see people suffer.
Yeah, that's sad.
It's crazy. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, but you know what? How I feel about it. I feel like as long as you step aside and stay in your lane, ain't nothing could stop what God got coming for you as far as like your blessings and stuff.
Nothing could stop that. But I ain't saying that. I ain't saying that God is just gonna give you just blessings, all the blessings that you want. He gonna make that shit hard as hell for you too.
No, you got to work.
Yeah.
So I say like this. I tell people prayer and motion. And everybody got different strategies to how they feel like life is working for them. But that's what I do: prayer and motion. And it may not come tomorrow, it may not come next week, but it's gonna come right at the right time.
But we gotta understand that this life is so fragile, bro. Like, we could be wiped away just like that, bro.
Yeah, I seen a post. They said a meteor is supposed to hit the world in 2032.
Yeah, that's.
I said, just let me know where it's supposed to land. So I can move.
Yeah, I see that.
You see it, right, bro? I'm like, what?
So I can move.
And I seen another post, right, that said there's 500 frozen dead bodies that are waiting to be revived by AI technology.
Wow, that's crazy. I don't know.
Would you want to partake in that? Like, would you tell somebody like, you know what, freeze my body, don't worry, and bring me back when you get the technology?
Yeah, if I reach the pinnacle that I want to reach, I might do that shit.
You would?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to.
I might do that shit. I might come back and everybody.
You gonna come back a vampire?
Everybody gonna be dead, but it's gonna be like, yeah, nigga, I live.
A vampire?
Nah, I live, bro.
Yeah, no, the vampires live forever.
Yeah.
Because once you come back from that, I feel like how can you go out again?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. You know, I want to
I like
experience.
living this life. Like I look good. I feel good.
Yeah, one
You know what I'm
life.
saying?
One life.
One life.
One life
podcast, man.
One Life podcast, episode 34.
Yes,
but that's
sir.
my point behind it all. It's like this. It's like I want to enjoy these moments now, and that's why I appreciate everything from the past. I don't regret nothing. You know what I'm saying? You got any regrets?
I don't got no regrets.
Yeah.
My only regret is that I wish I knew the shit about my mental health earlier,
Right.
so I wouldn't get in trouble.
Right.
But now it's over, so
Right.
yeah, this is what it is.
Yeah. And you take it day by day.
Yeah, take it day by day, and that shit's in the past now. Like what I'm doing now is way better. So
Amen. And everything happens for a reason.
yeah.
The direction, the trajectory, and everything.
It happens for a reason, man. And honestly, if it didn't happen, I wouldn't be here talking to people today about it.
Amen.
And people that are hearing it, they would have never heard it. So it just would have never happened.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be here speaking to you about mental health with the little time that I have, you know?
Yeah. No, but that's dope, man. You got to. This is why we do this. You know what I'm saying? It's motivation, inspiration, One Life podcast. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. This is what it's all about. Letting your future evolve, and that's what you're doing. You know. So what's next for Rissan1k?
What's next? Well, Bomb 3 is next. Birds Forever is next. Birds on there. We got Romeo and Juliet on there. We got GTM on there. God Told Me. Crazy, man. It's gonna be crazy, man. Y'all just tune in for real.
Yeah.
That ain't even a half of it. Like, by the time I'm done with that, it's gonna be some other shit that's coming out.
Right.
So,
it just keep going and going and going
it just
and
keep
going.
going.
Yep.
I don't even think I got enough time to say everything that's on my mind, but we gonna try.
Right. And who'd you say your producer was right now? You said you get it from you don't have any producer. Have you worked with any producers?
If there's any producer out there that want to work with me, let me know.
Hit up Rissan1k. He's
Hit me
hungry.
up. I'm ready. I make one song a day.
Yeah.
Don't ask me to make more than one song. I'm not doing it.
One song a day is crazy. So that means you're getting 30 songs each month.
In a month.
Yeah, man. That's,
If I do it each day, you know what I'm saying?
right.
It depends.
You might tune up a song or something. Yeah.
Songs are hard to make, man. Your mental health goes and plays a big part into that shit.
I tried to make some songs. Like I've written some good songs and stuff like that. And BeatStar, you know BeatStar, the app.
Yeah.
Yeah, I downloaded that and I'll like play with the beats, listen to the beats, and I wrote some shit. But when it comes to rap and me and rap, it's like I get brain farts. You know what I'm saying? I get a wall. Like I come to a bar, boom, 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 and then I can't. I just lose interest.
Just don't know
at that
what
point.
to rap about.
Yeah, and then exactly. Because I'm like I ain't trying to cap rap.
There's only 5 things you rap
I ain't
about.
trying
This
to
for
rap
all the
yet.
people that don't know how to rap, that want to rap, right? It's 5 things you rap about. It's money, girls, cars, clothes. I'm that nigga.
Money, cars, clothes. I'm that nigga.
You can't stop me because I'm that nigga.
Right.
That's it.
And so does that what if they don't got none of that?
If they don't got none of that, then I don't know what to tell you, man. You
So
just don't got
that
it.
brings me to this question. Right. So is this true, like, to be a rap artist, like you have to live that lifestyle?
No. But you can have aspects of your life that resemble that lifestyle that you want to put on, or you could just wanna be. All right, let's put it like this, right?
Right.
If I experienced and I went into the hood, right, and I came out the hood with a story to tell you, and the only way I could do it is rap it, I'm gonna rap it.
Right.
Only if I've been in the hood. I only been in the hood for a day or two.
Yeah.
Niggas die in the hood
and
every day.
You've seen stuff within that day.
Every
like
day.
the movie Friday.
Every day. You go to the hood for a week and then 4 or 5 niggas die.
Right.
In that week.
Yeah, quick.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So I say that to say, yeah, even if you're not in the hood, you can still rap.
Right.
There's no problem.
Yeah.
Just don't be capping in your rap.
Right. Talk
That's
about
it.
how you was walking to
And
the
we
bus
want to
stop.
hear good shit. Like now rap is good, filled with good shit. We was
Right.
going through a little time where
Yeah,
it was like, yeah, all right, bad shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now rap is being filled with good shit. Look at BX the Plug.
Yeah. That's my dude. Shout out BX the Plug. Yeah. Them beats is fire.
Yeah, good motivational bars in his.
Said I'm back
song.
on my bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that shit. Yeah. Shout out BX the Plug, man.
So like, yeah, just as long as you keeping a good message out there, man, and not exploiting that shit, because that shit is whack, and you know it's whack, and you just keep putting that shit out there. Stop doing that.
Right. Yeah.
For
real. You heard it from Rissan1k, man. Stop doing that.
Stop.
For real. Hey, so look, what's that feeling you get when you go to perform? Like, can you, if you can explain that feeling, like, what's the feeling you get when it's time to perform?
The feeling that I get, so when I first get on the stage, it's just a whole bunch of words coming in my head. Like, what am I going to say to the crowd to get them hyped up? What am I going to say to the crowd that aligns with the next song that I'm going to put out?
Right.
So they can hear. I haven't gotten to the point where my mixes are down for my live performances, but I got that. It's just I haven't really performed that much to say I'm a performer.
Yeah.
But I know what I got to do to get to there.
Yes.
To that point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But when I get on that stage, bro, ain't nothing like getting on stage and having the mic and having everybody's attention and being like, yo, this is what I created. Listen to this shit.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
And that's it, man. Like, just like, for real, like, getting on the stage and showing people what you created and having their energy change in the right direction, or just them liking it, you know?
Yeah.
It's just all the change in the world, for real.
Right. I like that. So what have you done, like, throughout this one life, you know what I'm saying, through your rap career and stuff? Because I'm sure you face tons of challenges, like, where people may have not liked your music, or, you know what I'm saying, didn't pay attention to your music. What have you done to, like, overcome those challenges?
I mean, people still don't pay attention to my shit.
Right. Right. Does that mean anything?
It be everything, bro.
In which way?
It be everything, because it be like, all right, so if you hear,
does it demotivate you? That's what I'm saying. Like,
if a tree fall in the woods,
yeah,
and nobody hear it,
I think Kid said that or something. Yeah.
Is it still gonna make a sound? Yes, it's still gonna make a sound. If I play this music, is it still gonna make a sound? Did I put work into that music? Yes.
Yeah.
Do I want you to hear it? Of course I want you to hear it, because if it was nobody to hear it, then why would I be making it? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Why would I be playing this music if there was nobody to hear it but myself?
Right.
I have something to show. I have something to give to people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I have something to give to you.
But I feel like there's always going to be somebody listening, whether it's like two people.
But in order to make a change in the world, or in order to make something happen, I want to make a fucking plutonic shift, whatever the hell I could do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I want people to have that same mindset that I got me to the place where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? So they can help them, or they just like that, and then they just take that and run with it.
And don't you feel like that takes some time though?
That takes some
trust
time.
in your journey.
We here right now.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
We here right now. We doing it right now. One Life Podcast.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying?
Episode 34.
Episode 34.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Collaborations to the moon.
Yeah, man.
I tell people all the time, I'm going to the moon like Elon Musk, but I'm just taking the bus. Magic school bus. Yeah,
Magic school bus.
Yeah, because I ain't getting on rocket shit, nigga. I'm probably not even ever going to the moon. Would you go to the moon?
No.
Why not?
I wouldn't go to the moon, because it's just, it sounds
like
like
there.
The first people that's gonna go to the moon is somebody that need like a lot of training and shit like that.
Yeah, I'm with you. He said, I'm not with that. You got to go through these procedures first.
Fun. It don't sound fun at all.
Right. It sounds scary as shit, don't it?
It sounds scary as hell.
Hell yeah.
It does not sound like a vacation.
Yeah. Speaking of vacation, you fuck with the ocean and shit?
I fuck with the ocean, but I wouldn't like. I don't fuck with it now. It's weird.
Now that you got older.
Now that I'm older.
Yeah, that's how I was.
Why do I need to do dangerous shit?
Right, I'm with you on that. Yeah, jumping out of airplanes, swimming in the ocean,
Swimming with the sharks.
Yeah, y'all can have all that shit. I'm with you, Rissan1k.
Next thing you know, I stepping on a horseshoe crab and I'm done.
Exactly. But when I was a kid, yeah, I got a jellyfish stuck to my foot. Yeah. My friend tried to piss on me. I was like, yo, what? Yeah, cause they say if you pee on it,
was he too eager with that?
Nigga, that was probably R. Kelly's family member or something. Yeah, nigga tried to piss on me, son. He was like, yeah, that's how it's supposed to come off. I was like, nah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and piss on myself. Yeah. I went and poured it in the cup. Nah, I'm just. Hey man, but yeah, man, it's a pleasure you coming through, man, and tapping in. This is One Life Podcast, episode 34. Each time I have a talented guest come onto the podcast, I love to ask them this question: what is some positive information, some positive just like feedback that you could give our audience watching, those out there chasing their dreams on their way to a successful lifestyle? What is some great advice that you could give the people out there watching?
Just keep your head up, never give up. And just keep going, man. Just keep going. Because you never know what the future holds for you. Whether you starving, whether you got it all, you don't know what's next. So you just got to keep going, man. That's it.
Amen to that. Yeah, hell yeah. I like that right there. That should get the round of applause.
The One Life Podcast.
Yeah, man. Keep going.
Yeah,
put your head down, keep going, because you never know. That everybody likes to say this. That one day that you decided to quit, you could have made it that very next day. That next day could have been your day. So yeah, keep that light on and keep going.
Yeah.
Keep shining. One Life Podcast, episode number 34. Here you have it. Stay tapped in. Go subscribe. You got anything to tell them before we get out of here?
Yo, Bomb 3 on the way. Birds Forever on the way. You already know what's happening, man. We about to rock the world with this shit. It's gonna go crazy, man. Stay tuned, man.
Yeah, I felt that. Rissan1k, One Life Podcast, man, episode 34. Stay tuned. Stay blessed. And never stress. Yeah, we out of here.
Yep.
Yeah. Throw some of your tunes on so they can hear a little bit while we get out of here. Yeah. Stay tuned, man. One Life Podcast, episode 34. Yeah.
Take your ass up upon flow. Let's get jiggy. Two-step, you match the way I flow. If you with me.